And now, here's your host of Shaping Success, Wes Tankersley.
Don't talk. No talking.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing with younger kids too, because most of your kids are younger. They're learning basic movements, and they need to keep moving all the time. And then as they get older,
Yeah.
they start to get to the point where now we're just fine tuning. And I taught high school, and for me, that was what I wanted because I couldn't stand the lack of motor skills that kids had, and I always
Yeah.
had this. I want to polish. Like I want to be the person who finishes their motor skills or finishes it out. So that's why I
Yeah,
liked high school.
that's why I enjoy working most with my teens, because once they get to the point, like to the final so my school is grades 1 to 4, which is elementary school. We have 8 year school, 8 year of school here. So basically fourth to eighth grade.
Hmm.
So that would be 10 to 14 ages. No? So when they start with some kind of these so with those dance classes, but they're not like, it's not still school, it's just like regular studio dance classes, so that when they start it's pretty casual, but I still prepare them. You cannot come to the ballet studio dressed as you like. You have to be neat. You have to be no eye clean. You have to have it like hair tied down.
Yep.
You cannot be messy. You have to have like everything. They learning that from the beginning. You don't go out to the bathroom. You don't drink water. You don't eat. I don't know. You don't bring stuff in the classroom. So come in. You do your 45 minutes, and then you go out and do whatever you want to do. So they learn it from the start. But since then, and next 10 years, so when they're like in their finishing grades, and it's like completely different story. I mean, some are motivated, some are not, some are lazy, some are not.
Yeah.
But it's a different communication with them, and it's much better. I basically like, I don't do parents at all anymore. Like, if there's a problem, I call the parents. If there's a meeting they should attend, I call the parents. If there's something they need to buy or something they need to not even bring, that's on the kids. But most of the time, I'm talking with them. I send them messages. You need to do this, bring this, do this. The schedule is this way. That's all on you. So they're like, they can handle them all themselves.
Yep.
So, and you can like talk to them, and you know that they understand what you're saying. You don't have to like repeat it 15 times.
Right.
And the steps, you don't have to repeat it. You have to have a very, very big bag of patience with little kids today,
Exactly. Yeah, because
Just
the attention span is completely different because they have all these other things that distract them, and that they.
I don't know. Are we that old,
Wait.
or were we really that different? I mean, we were different because we were climbing trees, we were running around, we were always, in motion. We never, I don't know, if I was out, I was running, I was playing with ball, I was, I don't know, playing hide and seek, climbing the trees, exploring something, we weren't sitting at home for a long time.
Yeah.
And is it that, but I don't, but on the other hand, there's so many programs for little kids. Parents enroll kids in multiple activities, and so it's not that kids don't are moving. They are moving in a way, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They're just so slow. They're slow, and also in thinking
Yeah. It's completely
and
different. I mean,
connecting
it's
body
just
and mind.
it's distractions. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, when you have a computer in your hand, I mean, it's just a distraction. So it's like, oh, here's your computer in your hand, and now you can do all these other things, and you can listen and you can talk. And I mean, like, we met on TikTok, but TikTok is kind of that way. It's like you sit there and you look at a video for 20 seconds, and if it doesn't catch your attention, boom to the
Yeah.
next one, boom to the next one. And so I think that's kind of the world that we live in that is causing this to be a low attention span world.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I'm a little bit worried. I sometimes worry like, how are my kids gonna? I was really against, against cell phones for kids, against a lot laptops or whatever. But you cannot then cut it out from their lives.
Yeah.
But you have to do it in a smart way. They need to know all this stuff because everybody now, like my kid has got a phone now because he went to summer camp alone and he needed a phone to call. And since then, like all of his friends have like they chat on the phone, they call each other. I cannot take it away from him because that's the way life functions these days.
Right. Yeah. You
I cannot, yeah,
that's the conundrum of it all, right? Like, because if you do not give them what everyone else has, then they're going to be behind. But if you do give them what everyone else has, then you're going to have, it's kind of a catch-22. It's like, what do you do?
yeah. So it's like how to keep balance in everything. But I really, really tried. There hasn't when they were little, there wasn't a day that we didn't go out, that we didn't go for a walk, that we didn't go to the park, that I didn't let them run. So I don't know. It's I don't know what the world is at, but I see that the little kids come and they tell me we have got a new phone. I have these games. I have these games. Like kids,
Yeah.
5-year-olds, 6-year-olds. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So yeah, it's very hard, very hard. And I'm afraid like what's the world gonna be like when my kids grow up? Because
I was thinking
even
about
even
that.
like with people connections, everything is different. Like I I connect with people of my age the best. A little bit older, yeah, maybe a little bit younger. But when I see often, like either I see it on TikTok or a couple of my younger friends tell me about the dating world today, I'm like, I don't understand that. Like, I ghosting people, like, who ghosting people?
I'm just glad I
Like,
never had to deal with that.
how is that? Yeah, and I like, how can so you had to have like guts to go to the person you were dating and say, sorry, but this doesn't work, or I don't like you,
Yeah.
or I don't want to see you again, or you couldn't text because you didn't have a phone.
Right.
So you had to go and meet them. And I'm just like, so that person that's ghosting other people and just like stops doing any kind of contact. So what? They will start working one day and they will just ghost. They will stop coming to work
Exactly. Like they just
because they don't
it's a
want to
great
work
reason to
anymore.
do it.
They'll just stop.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, and everything else in life. That's like you need to have responsibility for something. So if you don't, so that's what we were learning with all those breakups and
right.
you know iffy situations. But now if they just run away, you cannot run away from everything. You have to deal with something.
Yeah. They're scared. They don't want to have to deal with that. So just if I just don't talk to them anymore, then I don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
It's
So
crazy.
like, yeah, I'm not just that I don't want to go. I don't like my boss, and I don't want to go to work anymore. So I'll just stop coming to work.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What
Or
happened?
I don't know.
What happened to the letter of resignation? What happened to going and saying, "Hey, this is it. I'm done. Can't do it anymore."
Yeah, like no, it's okay. You don't need to. So everything will be that way. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I
So
appreciate
everything is
you.
connected.
Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, and I appreciate you sharing your story with us. I think that it's pretty cool. What are your plans in the future? You plan to teach for a while now, or are you gonna do anything different, or what's you got any other plans? No,
No plans. We'll see how life goes.
you're happy with what you're doing, so you're gonna stick with it as long as you can.
It's okay for now, and we will see. I mean, this is a small town, so not like I have a lot of other options on the way. So I do those book things that I do for fun and TikToks also. So
Yeah, you're a big music fan. We know that.
I'm actually, yeah, I'm a bigger reading fan, but
Oh, that's right.
this was,
You said you have a
yeah,
reading Instagram, so you do read a lot. I forgot about that.
I have it's called a Bookstagram, and that's basically what started me. What what was I on social media wise for the last 3 years? And a friend of mine actually convinced me, tried to convince me. It took 6 months to convince me to come to TikTok. And I was like, what will I do there? I don't want to, like, no. And she was like, Go because of the publishers. It's like trending now. You have to be present there." I was like, whatever, I'm gonna just go and be present there. But when I was on and when I started doing those, so I have a book TikTok account as well, but I don't post. I haven't posted for months there. And because it felt like pressure for me, and it just didn't feel the right way, I think. So I was doing that, and I was looking at people's, TikToks on my FYP, and I saw people doing the music videos, music challenges. So I was like, I was worried in the beginning because I'm a teacher, and like, what will anyone see me? What will they think if they see me? What can I do? And these music challenges was like, okay, well, I can do that. It's not like I'm gonna hurt anyone for doing that. No, it's not harmful. It's not, I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, I know
It's
exactly
fun.
what you're talking about. It's not proper, like it's not like they could fire you for what you were doing. I mean, it's not like you were on there
Yeah,
doing what some people get away with and other people get banned for.
yeah, exactly. Or I don't know, expressing my, I don't know how you call it, when someone's opinion is very on one side or the other side.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah, and I
Non-objective,
was
I
like,
guess,
well,
is the way I would
okay,
look at it.
yeah, yeah, or very, very, very borderline, maybe. I don't know. You just like,
Yeah.
or if you like to cause trouble, so you just say something
Yeah.
and then, wait for people to react. So yeah, I started with that, and it was a fun outlet, I would say, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got relaxed a little bit, so I'm just doing a lot of other things.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun watching, and I appreciate you coming on here and sharing your story with us. Do you want people to follow you anywhere? Is there any social media you want them to come check you out? Just at Misstuned on TikTok.
Yeah.
Then,
If they want to see me, then yeah, Misstuned on TikTok.
yeah. Well, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate you taking the time because I know it's nighttime there, and we're not quite to noon yet here, but it's been fun chatting with you.
It's 6 p.m. So
Yeah.
yeah, fun talking to you as well.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that conversation. Talked a little bit about teaching ballet and things like that. Very good to kind of get a little different perspective because I don't know that we've really had any. I guess I would say she's international from another country. Typically, everyone we talk to is here in the States, so it's good to hear a little different point of view from that. Until next time, I challenge you to find the shape of your success.